Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports Again, the most realistic sports channel on YouTube. What I would like to do real quick is to give you a Madden NFL 25 Next Gen presentation overview. And this first photo you can see is Peyton Manning with the Denver Broncos, number 18. Look at this detail of this picture. Okay, the art director for Madden NFL 25 has worked with EA Sports for 10 years, focusing on animation, character work, and environmental graphics. And they said these graphics are going to be great. And I'm going to go into more detail in a minute on the next screenshot, but that's a great picture of Peyton Manning. All right, everybody, let's go to screenshot number 2. You can see that's a good look for Adrian Peterson. It's basically showing his bicep muscle right there holding the ball. That's a really great looking photo right there. But when we're talking about the visual possibilities of NFL 25, it says, with the horsepower at our disposal, we're able to add 10 times the detail to anything we want. But it's not so much about the details as it is the behaviors of our material properties. We're enhancing the complexity of our materials so that they behave like real skin and cloth. Things like paint and reflections on a helmet were difficult to replicate on last gen. With the use of the EA Sports Ignite engine and the horsepower of the new consoles, these things are now possible. I'm excited because there's so much we can do, from a blade of grass all the way to the crowd. There's so much happening this year. All right, moving forward to screenshot number 3. As you can see, that's Calvin Johnson for the Detroit Lions. And that's a great looking detailed photo right there. You look at his face, you look at his eyes. I mean, just take a look for yourself and examine it. But it's talking about on the excitement of the new engine. Players have historically complained about the sometimes rigid look of our player models. So when we first started seeing the early tests and results from EA Sports Ignite, we were excited. All of these improvements began to accumulate. All right, going to the next photo, you can see the Seattle Seahawks stadium right there. And they said that's a real in-game screenshot right there. And that looks really, really good, everybody. I'm getting excited. But we all know this game is going to be based on gameplay. You know, they're making it look good, but looks can be deceiving sometimes. I mean, the game can look pretty and look real nice and look exciting, but the gameplay, guys, it has to be better than it's been for 25 years. But on how EA Sports Ignite increases collaborations across EA Sports, the level of communication starts with a unified EA Sports Ignite engine. Our technology foundation on things like crowds and sidelines are so similar now. And those are things that have been shared across our label. We've been in contact with other franchises, artists, and engineers on a weekly basis. The sharing begins with a shared core rendering and animation system. If we need an asset, the first thing we do is see if another franchise has already built it. If they don't, we can create it and possibly share that down the line. When you look at things like jackets and t-shirts, it doesn't make sense to go back and do them again. We built a base library of great content that may be shared with franchises like NBA Live and FIFA. So it's really allowed for some great collaborations. And I like what they're talking about right there. You know, like sometimes you see how other games do certain things. They might do things a lot better than another game. But right now, everybody's collaborating together. And they're taking the best out of each other's games and helping each other out as far as EA Sports is considered. So I really like the way they're doing that, because, you know, some people are good at like EA Sports. I mean, not EA Sports, but 2K. They're really good with their presentation. Or you think about MLB The Show. It's really good with their presentation. I'm just thinking right now, somebody could help EA Sports when it comes to Madden football as far as their presentation to really take it to another level. All right, everybody, continuing on to photo number 5. As you can see, there's Peyton Manning right there with the New York Giants. Man, look at that helmet and the way that looks, the uniform. I mean, it's really detailed. I mean, man, this is going to be a great looking game. But again, I want to repeat, this is going to be about gameplay. This is going to be about line interactions, all the things that we've ever wanted in a game to really replicate real football on NFL Sunday. That's what it's going to really come down to, but the game looks really great. Showing Eli Manning right there. But and EA Sports is talking about on the cloth physics in Madden NFL 25. It says we're using cloth much differently in Madden NFL 25 than on other teams. Players in NBA Live and FIFA have loose uniforms, but in the NFL, players intentionally have their jerseys fitted to make it look difficult, to make it difficult to grab hold of. So they wear tight uniforms, so it's hard to grab them and use that to tackle them. It says we'll still use EA Sports Ignite for that level of detail, but in a different way. All right, moving on to photo number 6, and you guys know who that is. Man, that's RG3, Robert Griffin III, for quarterback for the Washington Redskins. And you guys know by watching my videos, the Washington Redskins are my team. I love the Seahawks too, but I've grown up watching the Washington Redskins. And you can see that great detail in another great photo of the helmet. Look at his hands. Look at his fingernails right there. Look at his skin texture on his hand. Look at his dreadlocks. I mean, this is great detail. And man, this game is going to be great. It's going to look so great. I hope it plays great, though. That's what it's all about. It's got to play great. And it's talking about on player detail because the uniforms are different in Madden NFL 25 than other games. Our EA Sports Ignite technology is more focused on things like hair and player towels. In the first look at the engine, you saw Robert Griffin III's hair and towel blowing as he took 2 steps back in the pocket, as well as Marshawn Lynch's dreadlocks. And lastly, we go to photo number 7. You can see the screenshot of the Denver Broncos Stadium. That looks really nice right there. Look at the crowd detail. That looks really good as far as the crowd. We've never seen a Madden crowd look like that, especially up close. So the detail and the graphics are going to be great in this game. But they haven't mentioned anything about gameplay yet. And I know it's just the beginning start of them giving us information. But it talks about on the crowds. In the past, we could only render 16 crowd characters on cards. Now, they'll be 3D. And we're going to create crowds that have indiscernible patterns to where it feels like there are tens of thousands of people in the stands. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this presentation about Madden 25 Next Gen. It's just information. It's just getting started. If you really like this information, hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, Hollywood Sports, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more to come. And as always, until next time, everybody, thanks for listening and watching Hollywood Sports.